Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Sports Talk with me, Zach Barnett. I hope you guys are doing well today, and let's get it rolling. And I'm going to wait maybe a couple of or a few seconds to let people join in wherever you're at around the world. Hope you guys are safe out there. And on this Monday morning, May 16th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But leave it down in the chat section, your favorite teams, and I'll see if I can get any of your favorite team's athlete on our show for an interview. But our show today, we're going over where did Chris Paul go in the Western Conference, the semifinal between the Suns versus Mavericks. Uh, it's been speculated that he got injured with a hamstring, but you never know. Like his playoff record with him at the helm of that team, he has blown a 2-0 lead 5 times in his NBA career in the playoffs. So that's crazy just to think about that. Losing a playoff series up 2-0. But he's been known to give it up in the clutch. But that's hearsay. It's what you guys think, though. But they got crushed last night by the Mavericks, and everyone's probably seen the little video with LUKA. Everybody's talking when they're ahead. It was pretty funny to see, to be honest. But the other game with the Celtics, they beat the Bucks. But that was crazy. Another crazy game. They let Giannis go off again, and they seem to weather the storm with that series, closing it out at home in Game 7. But will the Celtics head to the finals? That's the trick question. The Heat are going to be a tough out in the Eastern Conference Finals. But the Celtics in the regular season had a 2-1 record against the Heat. This series, with my take, I think the X factor for that series between the Celtics versus Heat is Robert Williams in the paint. He's averaged for the season 9.8 rebounds per game and 2 blocks. So that rim protector is very key for the Celtics to win that series, especially against Bam Adebayo and those guys for the Heat. They're good in the paint with Jimmy Butler. Who else? Kyle Lowry. They're all drivers to the basket. So you need a pretty decent rim protector. They got the wings to beat the Heat. I truly believe it. With Tatum and Brown and Smart at the point. But Jimmy Butler, he's a guy that drops or averages 20-plus points. So you got to take him away and make their bench beat the Celtics, just like the Mavericks beating the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. I think they have a advantage also to win if their bench shows up. That's our next little topic, the Western Conference Finals. and that's with the Dallas Mavericks and or versus the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors. And it really comes down to the bench play. Like Luka, he's a star. That's a star power that I think really and truly he's probably better than what the Warriors have in Stephen Curry, Clay Tompkins, excuse me, uh, Draymond Green, Wiggins. Who else? Poole. I think he's better than all those guys. With Luca, I think he's a top 5 player in the league, to be honest with you. But besides him, the rest of his team is inconsistent. With Brunson, he doesn't show up with 20-point games every single time. Um, with the Mavericks, they have spurts where they're good and they can be great, but they have to with a team or going against a team like the Warriors, you got to have your every horse pulling in the right direction. And that's the biggest key for the Mavericks to win that series. But that's with the regular season for the Dallas versus Warriors matchup. Dallas is 3-1. So they're probably going into that series with a little bit of confidence, relishing in the positives from the regular season. And they're probably going to go into that series with their chest held high and their head held high. So it's going to be the key. But with those matchups, the Warriors, just looking at the stats, have better statistical categories than the Dallas Mavericks. You look at points per game, 111. Look at rebounds, 45 per game. Blocks per game, 4.5. Assists per game, 27. Steals per game, 8.7. And field goal percentage. You know how the Warriors are. They shoot. They have to shoot the 3 ball. That's what Curry's all about. You just spot up, coming off of screens, down screens. With Draymond, him and Curry, they feed off each other. But field goal percentage per game, 46.89. And the Mavericks are right there with the Warriors on field goal percentage. They have like 46.11, something like that. But the keys for both teams, the X factors for both, they need these cats to show up every single game. For the Warriors, Steph, he's been coming back from an injury, but Steph, Clay, Poole, and Wiggins, I just believe those 4 guys need to show up definitely for the Warriors to win that series, especially coming into game 1. They need to set the tone with a W. But for Dallas, it's the bench. It's bench play. Like, they have a way better bench than the Warriors with Dinwiddie, Bertans, Kleba, and Vinny Smith. Like, I say on a scale to 1 to 10 with both benches, the Warriors and Dallas, I give the Dallas Mavericks the favor, to be honest with you. Probably 7-4. Like, that's really what one of the flaws for the Dallas or the Warriors. Their freaking bench is not good. But I greatly appreciate you tuning in today. And let's hit this up. If you're not a subscriber to Sports Talk 1996 on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And this is a live stream. We haven't done one in a while, so I wanted to hit you guys up with a live stream. Let's see who's leaving me some comments. After this little short break, we'll be going over the Super Bowl prediction, looking on after the schedule release the last couple days. And a lot of teams have a very tough schedule. The Jets, the Steelers. I think the Steelers have, or they're on the East Coast the whole season. But I hope you guys are doing well today. It was a very, very long series with the Celtics and Bucks, and the same goes for the Suns and Mavs. Last night they closed both those series out. Celtics won, and the Mavs won. They shocked the Phoenix Suns. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. Once we get back from this probably 30-second break, we'll be going over my Super Bowl prediction. This is based on what the team has from last year and the pickups in the off season so far. But leave it in the comment section, your favorite teams, what you guys think of the Boston Celtics taking out the Milwaukee Bucks in 7 games. You got to be very proud of those Celtics. Like, they've taken out the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, and Milwaukee. Arguably, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, then Giannis, taking out the best players. Those are probably the top 3 players in these playoffs. You can debate that all day long. But they knocked them out, and that shows you defense wins. The Celtics switch defense is the best in the league. Like, their defense, Adoka, the Emmy coming from the Spurs. Then he He was on the coaching staff of the Nets last year. He really knows how to get the players heading in the right direction on defense, to buy into the system. Like, he's done a great job after the break, after Christmas break, uh, All Star break actually. Like, the were on a tear, and that's really carried over into the playoffs. Like, with Tatum, he's playing at an MVP caliber play, with Jalen Brown, Marcus Smart, and the shocker is they haven't had Robert Williams. Um, he's up in the category of most improved of all NBA players, and that's not even a biased take. You can see how his play on the court is. Um, he was probably averaging 5 or 6 points a game, probably in near that 5 point a game margin last year. And he's all the way almost to 10 points and 10 rebounds and like 3 or 4 blocks a game. Like, that's a pretty significant jump with how much playing time they're giving him. Like, you don't get Time Lord, that nickname, for just anything. He he's earned it. But how he received that nickname, he was late to like a practice his rookie year. And but if he is healthy and he plays every single game against the Heat, he is definitely the X factor in the paint going against Adebayo. Let's get some people in here. Thank you for tuning in. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check in later today at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to check out the full interview with Patrick. He was a fullback with the Falcons. He was a part of the 28-3 uh, loss in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. But Patrick was I did like a short video with him last week where I uploaded part of the interview, but the full interview is going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check it out. Don't forget to like it, share it if you can, and leave it down in the comments section what you guys think. I appreciate all your help, all the support, and once again, I even have some stickers. If you leave it down in the comments section, uh, how I can get in touch with you, I could help you out with getting one. They're $10. My good friend Austin, his wife, made them for me, and for our channel. I Once again, if you can, uh, get you one and support the cause. Hey, for the people that like the video, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you to all the viewers out there. Blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings. If this is your first time with us at Sports Talk 1996, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, share the video. We do interviews with professional athletes. We bring them on our show, talk about their sports journey, and transition to current topics. We just recently had Patrick. He was a fullback. He played 10 NFL seasons. He was a part of the 28-3 Super Bowl where they got beat by the Patriots in Super Bowl 51. Patrick DeMarco. Look him up. But I appreciate you tuning in today. If you can, share the video, like the video, and subscribe. We're gonna get back on top of the show. Looking at the 2022/23 NFL season, my prediction is the Buffalo Bills make a run to the Super Bowl and win it probably. What they did in the offseason, having all the confidence, signing Stephon Diggs to a long-term contract, Von Miller coming over from the Rams, Jamison Crowder. He is a shifty slot receiver. If you guys don't know who that is, I would recommend go watch his highlights on YouTube. He came from Duke University, but he is probably going to catch probably 80 to 100 receptions this year with the Buffalo Bills because he's going to get single coverage. He used to play, believe it, with the Redskins, Commanders / the football team last year. But with him, he is a beast in the slot. He's good on special teams too. But with Buffalo, that's what they need. And Josh Allen having another year under his belt. And that defense is going to be pretty good too. Anchored by Von Miller, like I mentioned. But with their schedule, I think they're going to end up with like a 12-5 record. Mark it down in your planners or wherever you go. Write it down. 12-5, and they're going to have probably home field advantage through the playoffs. Just saying, they're probably going to have the best record in the AFC. Yeah, I just don't see the Kansas City repeating as on top of the AFC with the minus of Tyreek Hill, the speedster that went to the Miami Dolphins. They can't replicate what they did with Tyreek with the roster that they have at the moment. Like they brought in Juju Smith-Schuster from the Steelers, and they drafted a kid. Like, I just personally, I don't see it happening. Patrick Mahomes is stellar. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And I can say that personally. And be pretty confident in it. But with him taking that $500 million deal was just like a slap in the face, like to their salary cap. And that's when you give a quarterback that much capital in your salary cap, it's just a recipe for disaster. Who can who else could probably topple the Buffalo Bills if they are on the same page? Potentially the Raiders with Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, Waller, Jacobs. They're another one. If they take the next step, they have potential there too. They picked up Chandler Jones, but but that's my take on who wins the Super Bowl. And that crystal ball is telling me the Buffalo Bills shock the world and bring it home for the 2022 slash 2023 NFL season. But as we conclude this episode of Sports Talk, the current topics and everything, um, I greatly appreciate you tuning in with us. And once again, if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get all our up to date content. And let's finish it on this: keep the faith and never give up. Um, to all the loyal support out there from each and every follower, I greatly appreciate it. And it's you guys that make it happen. And me doing my end of the bargain is uploading content, and it's a team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work, and I greatly appreciate it. And leave it in the comments section, all your favorite teams and players, and I'll pick from every single comment from you guys. I'll pick one comment and feature your given comment on a video from now on. Uh, but we upload 3 times a week, and we do some shorts in between. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our uploads. I try to keep it to 20-minute episodes, but our shorts, you guys all know about shorts on YouTube. They're under a minute. It all features different content that I've posted. I like break it into like increments of 1 minute, but the full interview with Patrick DeMarco will be uploaded at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, and go check it out. We had a blast talking about his football journey and some current topics at the end. But if you don't mind liking the video, get this video out to all your friends, and leave it down in the comments section. All type it out, your favorite teams and players. And we'll have to see you next time. And I greatly appreciate you tuning in. Peace out. Later.